Good morning class. Today we start our new topic in EVS water cycle. Okay. So previously we already read about the forms of water, sources of water class. Today we read about water cycle. So rain is the main source of water. Rainwater falls into rivers, oceans, lakes and ponds. Okay. In our previous class we read about the sources of water class. So rain is the main source of water and it fills our rivers, oceans, lakes and ponds. This water change into water vapor due to the heat of the sun. Okay. So you can see the picture here from the water cycle class. Because of sun heat, this water get heated and make a vapor. Okay. This vapor is go out in the sky. Okay, and this is process is called evaporation. You can see the arrows here. Okay, it's go on. The water vapor thus formed being warmer rise up. When the water vapor goes up in the sky, it comes in correct with the cold air and cool down. Okay, after some times this water vapor go to in the sky. From cool air it cools down. Okay, on cooling, water vapor forms small drops of water. This process is called condensation, and these drops come closer to each other and form clouds. Okay, you can see this water get evaporated. After some times they make water droplets. Okay, and these drops are joined and make clouds here. Okay, and this process is called condensation. Okay, the water droplets in the sky further increase the size and become heavy. They fall in the form of rain and snow on the earth. This is called precipitation. Okay, so after condensations, okay, from the environment they get temperature or heat and the low pressures. This water come down in the form of rain and snow. Okay, you can see the arrow here, it is coming down. So this process is called precipitation. This rainwater falls back into the water bodies and the cycle start all over again. This cycle of water changing its form continuously is known as the water cycle. So class, this is the water cycle. Okay, in this topic we read about four main words. First is evaporation, second is condensation, third is precipitation. Okay, and fourth one is a water cycle. Okay, so these three things complete the water cycle. After this class we can learn about water pollution. You can see some pictures here class. Garbage in the river, animals taking bath in the rivers. Okay, and washing clothes. Okay, all these activities you also can see in your neighborhoods. Okay, so these things pollute our water. So various activities are responsible for contamination of water. The contamination of water is called water pollution. Water becomes unsuitable for drinking due to water pollution. See class, if water is contaminated, so it is not suitable for drinking. Okay, so some activities which pollute water are given below. Okay, so you can see some activities here. Which activities contaminate our water, we can read. Okay, washing clothes and bathing in water bodies like rivers and lakes. Okay, if we are washing our clothes and bathing in near any rivers or lakes, so this is things also contaminate our water. Throwing kitchen waste and from factories and garbage into water bodies. If you are throwing any waste materials or garbage into the water bodies, it is also be very dangerous from aquatic life. Okay, you know about in the water many animals and plants also living there. Okay, so it is also harmful from them. Animals taking bath in rivers, lakes and etc. Okay, so these things pollute our water class. Okay, so today we learn about water cycle, second we learn about water pollution. Okay, so you can see one book activity in your book class. Write whether the following statements are true or false. Okay, we already read about water pollution here. Okay, so they ask you some questions here from true false. Okay, the contamination of water is called water pollution. Second, washing clothes in the water bodies and pollutes water. Okay, so you can see they ask you some question related from the water pollution. So first we can do, the contamination of water is called water pollution. Yes, okay, we already read about this. Okay, contaminations of water is called water pollution. So this one is true, so you have to write true here. Okay, second, washing clothes in the water bodies pollutes water. Yes, it is true. If you are washing clothes in our water bodies, it get polluted. So this one is also true. We should not throw kitchen waste and waste from factories and garbage into water. Okay, so this one is also true. Now we move on the next topic class. You can see in your book water supply. Okay, so we already read about water pollution. Okay, now we read about water supply. The water which reach our home comes from lakes and rivers. You already know about class. Okay, we get water from the lakes and rivers. Okay, and how they are supplied, now we read. This water is purified before it reaches us. Okay, water is directed from lakes and rivers to big purification plants. Here water is purified and collected in the big tanks. Okay, you can see here some big tanks. Okay, water collected here and they purified here. Okay, and this plant is called water purification plant. From these tanks, water is supplied to the taps in our homes through pipelines. After purification, water get supplied in our homes. The water that reach our homes is not clean. It has to be made safe for drinking. If we drink water that is not clean, we may get waterborne disease like cholera and jaundice. Okay, see class, if you are drinking contaminated water, so it is also harmful for us. We suffer from various diseases like cholera and jaundice. We can clean water by boiling it. Boiling the water kills germs. Okay, before we drinking we can boil the water. If you are boiling the water, it kills the germs in it. Water can also be purified by using water filters or water purifiers. Okay, nowadays many people are using water filters like ROs. Okay, so they can purify this water. Filtering waters removes impurities such as sand and dust particles. Okay class, so today we read about water cycle, water pollution and water supply. So this is the method how water is supplied in our home. Okay, and we read also about if we are drinking contaminated water, so we also suffer from some waterborne disease like cholera and jaundice. Okay, and boiling is a one thing you can kill the germs. Okay, and water can be purified by using water filters or water purifiers. Okay, so this is our chapter class. This will be done. Okay, now you can see filling the blanks in your book. Okay, boiling and polluting, these are two options you have to fill here. The water kills germs in it. Okay, we already read about boiling. Okay, if you are boil the water, so boiling is the process to kill the germs, so you have to boiling here. Second is cholera and malaria is a waterborne disease. Okay, so waterborne disease, which one is cholera, so you have to write the cholera here class. Okay, so now you can see we read about water cycle. Okay, today we read about water cycle, water pollution and water supply. Okay class, so this is our chapter is complete. Good day and goodbye class.